One of the most frustrating things in Rocket League to many people are teammates. From blaming you for making any mistake, all the way to abandoning the match. Teammates in Rocket League can be an absolute nightmare. But why do they truly have to be like this? When you are constantly running into teammates in Rocket League doing annoying things like abandoning or throwing, it can make the game feel unplayable. Teammates like this might even ruin the experience of the game for some people. These teammates will probably make you think, why do these people have to be like this? I mean, is it so difficult for your teammates to just simply play the game and not cause any problems? What is truly so difficult about just playing the game and not doing things like typing, abandoning, or throwing? I mean, everybody is bound to make a mistake at some point, right? So why can't people just ignore it once in a while? Are the mindsets of these teammates in Rocket League really that poor? Well, unfortunately, the answer for a lot of people is yes. And to make matters even worse, there isn't really much you can do to control how people act towards you in a game. What truly is it that motivates your teammates in Rocket League to act so hostile towards you in a match? Does making one mistake really motivate people to throw the game or be mad at you the whole match? Well, yes, but it could be a combination of other factors. For some people, you might carry the stress or anger from something that may have happened earlier in their day into the game. So when they have a teammate playing really poorly, it will obviously make them more frustrated than normal. While it clearly isn't right for them to act like this, it may be hard for some people to control their emotions in the moment of what is happening. It is important to understand this when somebody does act angry towards you in a match. While even though this may not always be the case, it is still good to understand that this is a possible reasoning for their anger. Unfortunately, there still isn't much you can do to control your teammates from doing certain things. But what are you able to control? When you have to deal with your teammates causing problems in Rocket League, there may not be a lot of things you can control, but there are some things. When you are dealing with a situation with your teammate in game, it is very important to not engage in any conversation with them when they are typing or saying something to you. Since if you do, they will just keep typing even more, likely leading to worse things happening in the match. After a while, you will realize it is very easy to not engage in a conversation with these teammates and completely ignore them. It is great to do these things to ignore these kind of teammates. But what if you actually are one of these teammates I've been talking about? If you are someone who gets mad very easily or instantly goes to blame your teammates, just try to think about how it has no benefit for the situation. Even though it is obviously hard to control your emotions in the moment, Is it really worth it to throw a match because of one mistake somebody made? If you can just keep these thoughts in your head and not type them to your teammate in Rocket League, your whole team will significantly benefit and you will stop losing matches for no reason. If you do find that no matter what, you just simply aren't able to control your emotions in a game, you should maybe consider turning chat off. If you can manage to put these things into effect, you can stop making the game harder than it needs to be for yourself and other people. There are some alternative options if you don't want to solo queue and deal with your random teammates anymore. Sometimes you might have a really good match with a teammate and maybe party up with them. Once you are done queuing with them, it can be very beneficial to add them so that you will have somebody to queue with that you can actually play good with. The only problem with this is that it will obviously not always be online at the same time as you. A solution to this issue is to more frequently try to party up and queue with teammates that you think you play well with, so that you won't have to solo queue as much. While Rocket League teammates can be miserable to play with at times, you still have other options of what to do to avoid them, or maybe just ignore them. And if you are one of these teammates, it is not as difficult as it seems to not type or throw the match for unnecessary reasons. So even though playing with certain teammates can be challenging at times, there are always ways you can deal with it.